Hello students, this is Dr. Malika and our today's topic is Ministry of Ayush. So being a student of Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani or any kind of Indian system of medicine, we should know our basics of the ministry, right? Whenever we are starting any new topic, we should know what is the importance of the topic, why we are studying the topic, right? So importance of the topic is we are having two aspects. First is, as we are a part of Ayush, we should know what our ministry is currently doing and what is the history, what is our backbone, and what are the strong points, what are the research opportunity our ministry is providing us. And second point is for AIEPGT aspirants. So these days, it is very common that Ayush GK, they are asking random questions related with the ministry, related with the ministers, related with the recent updates of the ministry. So these are not the points which we can collect at the end of the courses or at the end of any kind of preparation. So some kind of tips or some kind of videos, those can be provided to you, and just a single revision can make you sure that you are doing your one question correct in the final examination, right? So let me just be frank with you regarding the ministry and its important points. Let me just share you one basic concepts of the ministry. The Ministry of Ayush is under the Ministry of Government of India, and it is responsible for developing education, research, propagation of traditional medication. So this is doing a control of education, research, and propagation. Right. And all the traditional medicine and alternative medicines comes under Ministry of Ayush. So what is Ayush? A for Ayurveda, Y for yoga, N for naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, Sogba and homeopathy. Right. So this ministry is a branch of Government of India, and the ministry's overview is it got established in 9th November 2014. Before that, there was not any ministry for uh, Ayush system of medications. So Government of India has introduced Ayush ministry in November 2014. This date is very important. You should know when the ministry got established, right? And current minister, who is the current minister of Ayush ministry? So currently the minister of state independent charge is Pratap Rao Ganpat Rao Jadhav. Why I am focusing on this point, as this point is very important and it could be asked into AIEPGT exam. So you should know about who is the current minister. And last time, in the last ministry period, a separate cabinet minister was made for independent charge of this Ministry of Ayush, and his name was Sarvananda Sonwal. So he was cabinet minister, not the minister of state. So cabinet minister was independent charge was Sarvananda Sonwal. This question was asked in last to last year's AIE PGT exam, and this question can be asked in upcoming exam, that who is the minister of state for Ministry of Ayush. So these two are important points. Pratap Rao Ganpat Rao Jadhav is the current minister of Ministry of Ayush. And who is the ministry executive? He is Rajesh Kotecha, sir. And he got an extension this year itself. So yeah, currently Rajesh Kotecha sir is the secretary, and all your problems related with the education or any issues in your college, you can just directly mail to him. And he is a very genuine person. He will revert you back for sure. And the Department of Indian System of Medication and Homeopathy, initially, the Ministry of Ayush used to be called under ISM and H, the Department of Indian System of Medicine and homeopathy. So it was established in 1995 under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And then it got the new name Department of Ayush. Department of Ayush was converted in 2005. And the separate ministry was developed in 2014 by Modi government itself. Okay, so what's the history of Ayush ministry? So what Ayush is emphasizing on indigenous healthcare model, like 5-year plans of India, planning commissions of India, Niti Aayog, and it is focusing mainly on the alternative medications, indigenous medications. Okay. Then Government of India set a number of committees like Bhore Committee, Srivastav Committee, Mudliar Committee, and the date of establishment of these committees is also very important, along with the establisher or the chief of the committee is also very important. You are studying those points in your history part also, and you should comment all the establishers, all the chief of these committees, like Bhore Committee, who was the chief, and Mudliar Committee, who was the chief, and Srivastava Committee, who was the chief. Kindly comment it into the comment box. And yeah, definitely these committees were established in 1946, 1961, 1975 to make sure there is some emphasis on the improvement of traditional system of medications, and slowly with their suggestions and their emphasis on the traditional medications, we got a separate ministry for Ayush departments. Then the National Health Policy in 1983, National Education Policy, and in Health Sciences 1989, then NHP, National Health Policy in 2002. So those things comes into establishment by small changes, and as of right now we are having a separate ministry with the name of Ministry of Ayush. So this Ministry of Ayush, it controls the education system, as I told you initially. So CCIAM, which was established in 1971, it used to work under the Ministry of Ayush. And as of right now, it got converted into NCIMS. So all the examinations, all the courses, all the entrance tests are comes under the control of NCIMS these days. So and next is, as I told you, like Department of Ayush was established in 2003, and it got converted into separate ministry into 2014. So these are some basic points about our ministry.